Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaste everyone. In today's video, we are going to look at some practices which will help you to build your core strength. Now, it is very important that your body is warm, so ensure that you have done some warm-ups. You can refer to our video on warm-ups to look at some practices how to get your body ready for this practice. Once you have prepared your body, you can start practicing any one of these sequences. Now, I will give some practices for intermediate to advanced yoga practitioners, and then we look at some asanas which everyone can practice. Now, for intermediate and advanced practitioners, there are two drills that will help you to build your core strength. Let us look at the first drill. For this, you will need a cloth and a slippery surface. So I recommend that you do it on the floor. Use a cloth like this, place it on the floor, come to a table pose and rest your toes pointing outward on this cloth. Lift yourself up into Parvatasana or into a plank position. Push the toes out, drop your hip out as much as you can. Now as you inhale, pull this cloth in and lift your hip up. Exhale and push the cloth out. Sink the hip down. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, cloth out. Use your core strength to inhale and pull up. Exhale and cloth out. Drop your knees and relax. Do this about 5 times and 3 sets. Remember, when you pull the cloth in, ensure that your knees are straight. Don't bend your knees. Keep your knees straight and pull it in and then push it out. 3 sets, 5 counts in each set. Second practice, come to the table pose. Ensure your wrist, elbows and shoulders are in a straight line. Your knee and your hip are in a straight line. Your chest in between the palms, toes are tucked in. Now as you inhale, lift both your knees just an inch off the mat and hold the posture. Don't lift the hip up. Hip is in line with your shoulders. Only the knees are going up an inch. Hold the posture for about 30 seconds. Bring the knees down and rest. Repeat this 3 to 5 times. You will observe as you lift the knee up and hold the posture, your core muscles are engaged fully. With practice, you will observe that your core muscles are getting stronger. Now, these two practices are mainly for intermediate to advanced. As you progress in your practice, integrate this to build your core strength. Now, let us look at some other asanas which all of us can practice to build our core strength. The first one is the plank posture. For this, first come to the table pose. Ensure that your chest is in between the palms, wrist, elbows and shoulders in a straight line. Curl your toes in. Now slide your right leg back. Take your left leg back. Keep your feet together, knees together and tighten the glutes. Ensure the hip does not go up like in Parvatasana. It has to be in line with the shoulders. Hold this posture and breathe. Lift your chin up. Look ahead. Mentally count to 30. Once you're tired, bring the knees down and rest in Balasana. Open the knees out, bring the hip down, sink your chest down and rest. Come up and repeat the same practice 2 more times. If you can, please increase the count to 45 and progressively move to 60. Now, the same practice, the plank posture, but with the elbows down. So the starting position is the same, table pose. Now from here, you'll first bring your elbows down. Now ensure that your elbow and your shoulders are in a straight line, and it has to be below the shoulder. So don't move your shoulders out. Elbow in line with your shoulders. Interlock your fingers. This will give you more grip. Now slide your right leg out and your left leg out. Bring the hip down so that it's in line with the shoulder. Lift your chin up, feet together, knees together, tighten the glutes and hold. Count to 30. Once you're tired, bring the knees down and rest in Balasana. Open the knees out, hip down, sink the chest down and rest. Again, repeat this 2 more times. Hold for 30 counts and progressively move to 45 and 60. Next practice is Navasana. For this, you're going to sit with your legs stretched out. Now there are 3 variations to this. You can progressively improve your Navasana. Let us look at the first variation, which is an easy variation. Sit with your legs stretched forward. Bend your legs at the knee. Place your palms next to your waist. Lean back, but ensure that you don't arch your spine. Keep your spine straight. Lean back. Now, keeping your knees together, lift both your feet off the mat. Hold this posture. Your toes have to be at the level of the eye. Breathe normally. Hold for about 30 counts. Bring the leg down, stretch your legs, lean back and rest. This is the first level. Now let us look at the next level, slightly advanced. Bend both your legs at the knee, spine straight, lean back, knees together. Lift both your feet off the mat. Now stretch the leg and get your knees straight, toes at the level of the eye. If it is difficult, slightly bend the knees, but with practice, you have to straighten your knees. Hold. Hold for about 30 counts. Bend the leg at the knee, knees down. Stretch your legs, lean back and rest. Now, the last variation, advanced. Start the same way. Palms next to your waist, spine straight, lean back, feet together, knees together. Lift both your feet up. Stretch your legs. Now take your hands off the mat and hold. Breathe normally. You can point the toes out or towards you. Leg down. Stretch your legs. Lean back and rest. Now, depending on your strength and where your body is at today, pick any one of the variation. Practice 3 sets. In each set, try to move up till 60 and then move to the next variation of the same practice of Navasana. Now, the last asana is Vasisthasana. This is again a variation of the plank posture. You'll start in the table pose. From here, you transition to plank. Slide your right leg back. Slide your left leg back. Keep your feet together. Now, keeping your left palm down, bring the right heel on top of the left heel. Keep your hip lifted up. Engage the core and lift your right arm up. Turn and look into the right palm. If you're finding it difficult to hold the posture here, place the right foot down on the mat. Look up. Now bring the right palm down. Left heel on top of right heel. Hip is up, don't drop the hip. Lift the left arm up, twist and look into the left palm. Hold. Exhale, left arm down. Back to the plank posture. Knees down. Rest in Balasana. Now this is one set. When you practice 3 sets continuously. And in each side, try to hold for 30 counts. So in the plank position 30, right side 30, left side 30. Then repeat this 2 more times and then rest in Balasana. So these simple practices, the 2 advanced practices of course for intermediate and advanced practitioners, and the other asanas when practiced regularly for about 4 to 6 weeks, you will see a lot of improvement in your core strength. I hope you enjoyed the practice. Thank you. Namaste.